Hello my Scarlet Speedsters, it's Devin from ComiKazees once again, and today's video is all about the Scarlet Speedster himself, the Flash. And today's video will be my top 5 moments in general review and thoughts of episode 5, The Dark and the Light. We got introduced to Dr. Light, we saw Earth 2 Harrison Wells meet Team Flash, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of stuff happened in this episode. So I want to get straight on into it. So with my top 5 moments being next, spoiler warnings to the people who haven't seen the episode just yet. I'll give you a moment to skip ahead into the video so you don't ruin anything for yourself, because that would be a shame. But with that being said, use this moment wisely to skip ahead, because like I said, spoiler warnings again. Next up is my top 5 moments of the episode. And now here are the top 5 moments of The Flash, episode 5, The Darkness and the Light. 5. Moment number 5, Earth 2 Harrison Wells' backstory. We got a look into the Earth 2 version of Harrison Wells and what he was like, but we also got some red flags raised on how he's responsible for creating metahumans and Zoom. 4. Moment number 4, meet Jessie Quick, who is Earth 2 Harrison Wells' daughter apparently. In the comics, Jessie Quick is a speedster. I wonder if she has her abilities already or will get them, but definitely interesting to see that she is related to Harrison Wells. 3. Meet Earth 2 Linda Park is Dr. Light, another person sent by Zoom to kill the Flash. But interesting that Zoom sent a doppelganger of Barry's ex-girlfriend. How did he know that? 2. Moment number 2, hello, Kendra Saunders, aka Hawkgirl. And I love how we met her when Cisco's failing at asking her out. Major facepalm moment. 1. Moment number 1, the Flash decides to take on Zoom head on and try to end this once and for all, setting up next week's episode. So guys, those were my top 5 moments of the episode. Let me know what you guys thought, if you agree with me or not. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, let me know down below why and what were your top 5 moments of the episode. I'm interested to see what you guys got to say. But going back to this episode, and I know I said episode like 4 or 5 times, I'm going to say it again. This episode was very, very good. I really enjoyed it. Especially the Easter eggs. Like, there were so many of them, it made it enjoyable to watch. Like, in my top 5 moments, I didn't even touch half the stuff that happened in this episode, because if I did, we'd be here for like 15 minutes, even later. Just vibe, Hawkgirl, Jessie Quick, Atlantis, Arthur Curry, best friend, like, what? So much happened, and it was just really crazy. Like, first off, I want to talk about meeting Earth 2 Harrison Wells, and like how he was great. Like, Tom Cavanaugh killed it because he's playing a new character, the same character, but different. Earth 1, Harrison Wells was Eobard Thawne/Wells. So he had like secrets and ulterior motives. Earth 2 Harrison Wells is just a dick. And I said by Cisco, like, it was perfect. Pause. But it was just really good. And that sounds so wrong. But like, Earth 2 Harrison Wells just did a great job. And especially meeting Team Flash, he didn't care at all. Like, okay. Like, the only one he sympathized with, couple of people he sympathized were with Barry, your Earth, this Earth counterpart of me killed your mom. That's not me, I'm sorry. That's not me. You just gotta listen to me, though. And then Iris was like, oh, I guess my counterpart did something to offend her. Killed her fiance. Oh. And then just walked out. Like, didn't care whatsoever. And that made it so entertaining. But he did share some things in common with his other counterpart, Eobard Thawne/Wells, because they did hide secrets. Like, we found out by Jay Garrick that he did cause the particle accelerator to explode and causing the metahumans on Earth 2. But 11 hours before the particle accelerator exploded, Zoom was created. So now what was he doing that caused Zoom to be created? What experiments? Who did he test on? And if he created Zoom, how come he just doesn't tell Team Flash who Zoom is? Like, why? So, a bunch of things we're going to have to find out. I'm just a little jealous that, Earth 2 Harrison Wells gets the metahumans like King Shark. Like, why couldn't, Earth Prime get that? But, whatever. And it was very interesting to see. And it didn't stop there, because when he revealed that Cisco was a metahuman to Team Flash, he was just like, he's a metahuman. I was like, yes, finally, somebody had to do it. None other than Harry Wells to do it, because Harry's just a dick like that. And the thing that had me scratching my head, though, was when he revealed that Cisco was a metahuman, You know, he was like Barry and stuff like that. But when he went to Caitlyn, it didn't go off. So it's just like, we know Caitlyn's supposed to become Killer Frost. Especially we saw that when in season 1 when Barry was running through Speed Force and he saw it. So is that Earth 2 version of Caitlyn Snow that becomes Killer Frost? If so, awesome. As long as we get to see Killer Frost, I'm happy. But I was expecting it to be Earth Prime Caitlyn, especially with Ronnie being missing, like, you know, just her snapping. But it is what it is. And also, a thing that had me wondering was like, okay, in Earth 2 we saw Harrison Wells had a daughter, who's the actress that's playing Jessie Quick, who is another speedster in the comics. We don't know if she has her speed, but it's interesting because Harrison Wells isn't a comic book character, but his daughter is. Like, you know, it's not supposed to, it's just confusing, but, you know, they're going to take their own take on that, and that's fine. The thing that's interesting as well is, why does Zoom have her locked up? You know, Zoom has her locked up at the end of the episode, angry with Harrison Wells. Oh, I've yet to determine what I'm going to do to him. Why is he angry at Wells? You know, Wells created him supposedly. It's just interesting, and it's setting up things that we're going to have to see, because this is a 2-part episode anyway, so we're just going to have to see where it goes from there. But another thing that was great about this episode was Cisco. This could have been, this was heavily focused on Cisco as much as it was on Dr. Light and stuff like that. Because Cisco decided to, you know, step it up. Besides, hey, Lisa's not around. Let me go ask this barista out at CC Jitters, who turns out to be Kendra Saunders, aka Hawkgirl. And even though he fails and face palms that whole moment, it was, you know, awesome to see, because now it's setting up Legends of Tomorrow. Like we saw Firestorm, Captain Cold already. I'm pretty sure now Arrow, on which I'm gonna be doing next, is my Constantine video with Arrow and stuff like that. We got Sarah being back to normal, and now, you know, we're Hawkgirl. It's like we're all setting up to Legends, and it's great. But the interesting is, yo, she said yes eventually to go on a date with Cisco. How's Lisa gonna feel about that? And the line that had me rolling was because she was like, oh, I just moved to town and all these metahumans, and Cisco's like, oh, it's not likely you'll run into a metahuman. And he already knew he was a meta, so I was just like, I see what you did there. And when Team Flash named him The Vibe, I was like, yes, thank you. All we need is the goggles to come back, the jacket, the outfit, and the powers, and we'll be great. But our villain of the episode was Dr. Light, who turns out to be the Earth 2 doppelganger of Linda Park, who's Barry's ex-girlfriend on Earth Prime, which was pretty funny to see because she's trying to kill herself. Zoom sends her to kill the Flash, of course, but she doesn't want to. So she's trying to kill her Earth 1 self to like kind of fool Zoom and leave town. And so Barry was just put in this awkward situation, and even at one point had Linda, Iris, and Patty all in the same room. Like, okay, my ex-girlfriend, the girl I'm in love with, and then my new kind of girlfriend, Patty, all in one room. I was like, you sly dog, you, Barry. I see what you do. But like I said before, this is a 2-part episode, and this is only part 1, because next episode's Enter Zoom, and they're gonna try to capture Zoom, and Barry's gonna decide to tackle him head on. We know it's probably gonna fail because we got like how many more episodes? This is only 5. We have 18 more episodes to go. So in that time, a lot can happen. So I doubt he's gonna beat Zoom now. But another major thing that I wanted to talk about, and I didn't mention in my top 5 moments, was because it was adorable and it was cute and it was just a mixture of that. Barry and Patty going on a date, but it so happens that Barry is blinded on this, blinded in a fight with Dr. Light. So he has Cisco talking him through the date while he has sunglasses. And it was just so funny because especially Patty finds out that he's blind. And it was just like, I already knew you were blind. And it was just so cute. And then they kiss and he could see again. And it was really touching and sweet. And I'm so happy that we get to see Patty and Barry exploring their feelings because they're effing adorable. Like, for real. And it's just definitely one of the highlight of my, for my personal opinion, it's one of the highlights of the episode because I love Chantel Van Stetten. Grant Gustin does a great job, and just them together is awesome. But that's it for me today. You know, I just wanted to make this video for you guys. I'm in the process of working on my Arrow episode 5, The Haunted, featuring Constantine, which I just saw. So about like 20 minutes ago. So I'm gonna be working on that next. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. I'm sorry it's a little longer than usual, but a lot happened. But if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Also, hit that subscribe button down below. Check out our latest videos, like any other video I did, from Jessica Jones, Flash, Arrow, and even check out for my Arrow Haunted video that I'll put in here as well. But since that's it for me today, I'll catch you guys later on your favorite go-to herd for all things nerd, because I'm out. Peace.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
Never forget, I